Hi friends, it's Morah Ester. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 Makos that happened to the Mitzrayim, to the Egyptians. Moshe asked Paro to let the Jewish people go, and Paro said, no, I will not let them go. And that was not nice, so Hashem decided to give 10 Makos to King Paro. So let's talk about the first Makkah. The first Makkah is dam. There was blood everywhere. The Mitzrayim would try to drink water from the river, and they would see that it would turn into blood. It was so icky. They would even try to pay the Jews to give them water, clean water, so that they could have some clean water to drink. But when they drank the icky, bloody water, they would spit it out and say, ew, that does not taste good at all. But the Jewish people were able to drink all the clean water. So this was a Jewish person's water, right? It was so tasty and yummy, and they made a bracha on it, and they drank it, and it was so yummy. But then when a Jewish person gave one of the Mitzrayim their water, look what happened. Oh my goodness. It turned into blood. Ichi. And all the Mitzrayim, they were only able to drink this ichi blood water. It was not yummy at all. After dam was Tzfardea, which is froggies. This makkah was called Tzfardea. There was frogs all over Mitzrayim. Frogs were jumping everywhere. And the Mitzrayim were trying to get rid of the frogs, but they were all over the place. So many frogs jumping around. There were even frogs inside their ovens, and in their beds, and in their soup. Frogs all over the place. Frogs on Paro's head, and frogs in Paro's bed. After the froggies was kinim. Kinim is lice. There was lice everywhere. The Mitzrayim were itching all over their heads and their shoulders and their backs and their knees. And it was not fun for them at all. There was even lice on their horses and their animals. Lice all over. But the Jewish people didn't have lice. They would just look from their balcony and watch all the Mitzrayim. Ouch! And it was itchy. Not fun. And King Paro still said, I will not let your people go. So Hashem brought another makkah. Arov. Arov is wild animals. There were wild animals running all over Mitzrayim. There were snakes and lions and elephants and even big giraffes. And the Mitzrayim were so scared. It was not fun for the Mitzrayim to have animals running everywhere. After Arov was Davar. Makos Davar was when all the animals that Mitzrayim had became very, very sick. Uh-oh, the sheep felt sick, and the donkeys felt sick, and the horses. And the Mitzrayim were so sad, they didn't know what to do. Their cows were getting sick too. But the Jewish people watched and saw as their animals were not sick, and their animals felt healthy. And that was Makos Davar. And look how sad the Mitzrayim were. After Davar was Shchin. Shchin was so scary. It was a lot of boils. They had boils all over their arms and their legs, and they were trying to fix it by putting it in warm water, but even that didn't help. They tried to put creams and lotions. Nothing helped them get feeling better. The cats had it, the and their daddies had it, and they were so not feeling good. There was boils all over. Yikes! That was not fun. After Shrin was Barad. Do you know what Barad was? Barad was when ice and fire was falling from the sky. And that's Barad. There was a big boom. There was sounds of thunder all throughout Mitzrayim. And it was hailing all over. It wasn't regular hail. It was big balls of ice with fire inside. The people were so scared. There was a lot of noise outside. And it was hitting even the trees that were breaking. And this was so scary for all of Mitzrayim. Hail falling everywhere. And it only happened to the Mitzrayim because Paro did not want to let the people go. Let the Jewish people go. Let's see what happens after Barad. Arbe was a lot of grasshoppers. You want to see the grasshoppers? They're called locusts. Look at them. Big grasshoppers flying all over. Locusts were flying all over Mitzrayim. Makos Arbe was a lot of locusts flying all over Mitzrayim. There were big ones and small ones, and they flew through the sky of Mitzrayim. This made the Mitzrayim so angry and upset, and there was so much arbe all around that the Mitzrayim could not even tell if it was dark outside or light outside because of all the arbe flying around. So scary. And then the next makkah was choshech. It was super duper dark for all the Mitzrayim, and it was very scary for them. They couldn't see their food, they couldn't read their newsletters, and it was very scary because it wasn't just dark inside, it was also dark outside. But for the Jewish people, it was not dark. It was light, and they were able to see everything. But this was a very scary time for all the Mitzrayim. All the Mitzrayim couldn't see anything. They were looking around. Imagine if your mommy or daddy turned off the lights and then you couldn't see anything. That's what Makos Choshech felt like. You couldn't see anything. It was like walking around with your eyes closed. And then the last makkah was when Paro's oldest son got very sick, and all the oldest sons of all the Mitzrayim got very sick. And it was not fun. You see how sad the Mitzrayim are? All their firstborn sons were not feeling good at all. And this was very scary for the Mitzrayim. Do you see how sad they are? Dam tzvardea kinim arov dever shchin barad arbe choshech makos bechoros. 10 makkos, 10. The Mitzrayim were punished again and again. Dam tzvardea kinim arov dever shchin barad arbe choshech makos bechoros.